Good evening, everyone. So there are two types of imaginations which we follow in the human body. For doing the any types of the treatment, like any types of microsystem treatment. So what is the meaning of imaginations? So let's see here. Suppose this is the human body. This is the human body. We can see the head region, eyes and ear, then the throat region, then the whole body, then the leg region, which include knee, ankle, and the toes. So we can see this whole body. And what is the meaning of reverse body? The reverse body means, now we are doing the imagination in this reverse manner. The meaning of reverse manner means, now head is in this position, this is the neck, this is the whole body, this is the legs. Leg include knee, ankle joint, and the toes. I am making it randomly, right? So our body is very beautifully following these both the imagination system. So this is called normal imagination, and this one is called reverse imagination. So the meaning of this is, like suppose if we are looking the tongue, this is the tongue. Tongue is following both types of the imagination. In the imagination number one, we are having this reverse image here. So the head region will be here. The whole body will be here. And the lowermost part of the body will be down. And in the another imagination, the body will be like this. So why I want to tell you this? Why I'm telling you this? Because if the patient coming to you with a complaint, many times we have to do the both types of the imagination. Let's see the example. Suppose I am looking the tongue of some patient and I can see the pigmented mark here, pigmented mark, red color, not the red color, the black color, and pigmented tip of the tongue. What is the meaning of this? So as per the imagination number one, it is representing brain area. So if I consider this image as a brain, then I can declare this person having blackness in the brain. Now, what is the meaning of blackness? Like the red color is the color of fire, and the black color is the color where energy is not flowing, where chi is stuck. Like we see the canal. In the canal, water is flowing. But if suppose this canal get stuck here because of some debris, some stone or some unwanted material, so in the few days you will see all the lots of material will stuck here. Then this water will be looking like black and dirty water because of stagnation of the water, stagnation of water flow. So black is the color of stagnation, and the black color, if we see in the tongue, so it is showing the energy is not flowing in that part. It means the brain is dirty, brain is having stuck energy, the enough energy is not flowing in the brain, then I can tell the person, oh, your brain is not having enough energy supply, your brain is not having enough blood supply. So the immediately person will tell, yes, you are right, I am having dizziness, I am suffering with dizziness, I am suffering with mudginess in my brain. I feel I feel very cloudy in my brain. My brain is something like something stuck in my brain, like something stuck in my brain. So do something and let the I should feel some very good sensation in my brain. So the person is not able to explain you, but he's telling you that something wrong in my brain. I am having everything in my life, but I'm not feeling something good in my brain. Why? Because of the stuck energy in the brain. And when the energy is stuck in the brain, so this is the declaration number one as per the reverse imagination. Now, as per the another imagination, as per the second imagination, I will tell if this is the female patient, then I can tell, oh, your lowermost part of the body is having some problem. So this is the tongue, and this part is black. And as per the normal imagination, now this part is belonging to the lower part of the human body. It means it is connected with the genital part. Genital part is the lower part of the human body. Whenever we are looking the human body, we are thinking the human body without arm and leg. Okay, arm and legs are the servant of this human body. So the lowermost part of the human body is the genital part. So we are asking, oh, do you have some problem in your genitals? So the many female will tell you, yes, I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yes, I have my disturbed period. I have painful menstruation. So as soon as you declare this, the patient will get surprised how you can declare something just by seeing the tongue within 20 seconds, within 30 seconds. Because this tip of the tongue is doing the explanation of the uppermost part of the body as well as the lowermost part of the body. So in this way, we can declare about the brain and we can declare about the genitals, and definitely these two structures are very deeply interconnected. If someone is having some problem in the genitals, and this will also influence the brain, and if someone is having any problem in the brain, it will influence the genitals. So these are the vice versa effect. So at a time we can declare both. So many female patients are having severe migraine headache, and the migraine headache is connected with the head region because of genital problem, and the genital problem connected with the lowermost part of the body. So this is the correlation. So we can diagnose the person by just looking the tongue. Okay, and I have seen, this is my personal clinical experience, because earlier I just was thinking the tip of tongue, because in the Chinese acupuncture, tip of the tongue has been explained as a heart, and in the Ayurvedic tongue diagnosis, it has been explained as a brain. When I have seen the tongues of 20-25 patients and the black tip here and the black tip here, then first I declare, oh, your heart is not having enough blood. Heart is not having enough blood. And definitely we can correlate with the brain, because heart is very deeply connected with the brain. Heart is very deeply connected with the mind. So your mind is not good because you are not having good blood in your heart, good blood in your mind. Because as per our acupuncture science, the heart and minds are same, right? The mind are getting affected with the heart. So for any psychological psychosomatic disorder, we are treating using the heart. Okay, so we can correlate with this even when we talk about the Ayurveda tongue diagnosis. As per the Ayurveda tongue diagnosis, this part belongs to the brain because this is the uppermost part of the human body. Okay, you are suffering with a poor blood supply in the brain because this part is black. But then I noticed many female patients told doctor, but I am also suffering with the PCOS. I'm also suffering with the uterine fibroid. I'm also, male patient told they are also suffering with the prostate enlargement. Then I correlated with both the things. That upper body is also affecting the lower body and tongue also following the reverse imagination, and reverse imagination formula is also applicable in many other parts of the human body. Okay, so now when you are looking the tongue of anyone and if you find this part is black, so definitely we can tell there is a stuck circulation. But the question comes where? Number one, we can tell the brain. Number one, number two, we can tell the heart because as per the Chinese diagnosis, this is the heart. Number three, as per the reverse imagination, this is the genitals, right? So suppose if someone is not having enough blood in the heart, so this is the heart, and heart is pumping the blood throughout the body, but heart is not getting enough blood. What is the meaning of this? How can you explain it in the simple language that heart is not getting enough blood? So for understanding purpose, just remove the heart and put the mind. We can tell mind is not getting enough blood means the person is not able to think properly. Person is not able to take the decision properly. Now note down this concept and see the tongue of 20-25 people, and as soon as you see the black pigmentation on the tip of the tongue, you can declare immediately if the female, you might be suffering with the polycystic ovarian syndrome or some problem which is connected with the genitals. Your mind is not getting enough blood. You need to charge your mind. You need to heal yourself. We can declare everything like this. So look at in this image, right? So here you can see the tongue here. So this tongue is showing the black color here. Black color means the color of stagnation where energy is not flowing. And as per this image, you can see this is the area of heart. Okay. Now in the other imagination, in the other image, this is the tip of the tongue is red. So what is the meaning of tip of the tongue is red? Now I will tell you. The tip of the tongue is red. Think very simply. Don't make the complicated diagnosis. What is simply? The tip of the tongue is the brain. I told you as per the reverse imagination. The tip of the tongue is the brain. Okay. So if the red tip of the tongue, it means in the head region, there is more heat. More heat in the head region. It's a very simple understanding. Then what might be the problems? Now I will give you the example of my few patients. So I have seen the tip of the tongue in many patients. If the tip of the tongue is red, so what we can declare? Number one, we can declare the brain is having brain, or we can tell the head is having more heat. The second declaration we can do, the heart is having more heat. And the third declaration we can do, the genital part, as per the other imagination, genital part is having more heat. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? Let's think about the number one, brain or the head region having more heat. So one patient consulting me and sitting in front of my consulting table and asking, doctor, can you treat my ringing sound in the ear, ringing sound in the ear, or we are telling it tinnitus. In the tinnitus, what is happening? There is a continuously ringing sound in the ear, and person is facing too much problem. Okay, but the problem is this: there might be many causes, there might be many different approaches to treat this single problem. So first we have to do diagnosis. What is the cause of tinnitus? Because the age of the person is just 48 to 52 years. We cannot tell this person as an old person. Okay. And this person is also doing a very good job, leading a very good company. And this person is a leader because leading a group of the people. And when talking to me, the very calm person. Okay. Then I told the person, okay, show me your tongue. As soon as I saw the tongue, the tip of the tongue was absolutely red. Absolutely red. Fine. Okay. Then I told, oh, you are having more heat in your this upper part. So I asked her a few questions. Tell me, do you feel more heat in this head region? He told, no, doctor. Okay. Fine. Then I asked her, okay, are you sleeping properly? Are you sleeping properly? Then this patient told, no, doctor, I have too much to work. So I am going late for sleeping. And even I'm trying to sleep, but I'm not getting sleep early because continuously my thoughts of my job, my company, and next day what I have to do, this is going on in my mind. So I take too much time to go for sleep, and my sleep is disturbed sleep. I'm not having good sleep. My sleep is disturbed sleep. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this, in this human body, this part is not relaxed. This part is not relaxed. Even the person is trying to sleep, but this part is not relaxed. So like if you rub your palm, your palm will become the hot. In the same way, if we are using too much this part, if we are using too much and not taking enough relaxation, this part also become the hot, and you can see the reflection over the tongue. The tip of the tongue will be becoming the red. So right, like in this way, the red tip of the tongue is showing there is a heat in the upper body part, or there might be heat in the heart. But this person has come for the treatment of tinnitus. So what is our treatment? We have to reduce the heat from the heart, or we have to reduce the heat from the upper part of the human body. Then what is the treatment? Then I told the person, okay, do one thing, one natural remedy and one, because we have remedy, we can treat the person naturally, or even we can treat the person by some points and all. What is the main thing? We have to reduce the heat. This is the main thing. So what I told the person, okay, this is the person sitting in front of me, and this is the ear, and I have to reduce the heat, and heat is mainly affecting the ear. So how can you reduce the heat? So I will take you through the journey of the meridian who is supplying around the ear. So now let's see here. Give me 1 minute. So if you see this, this is the energy route of one meridian. This meridian is called triple energizer meridian, or the triple heater meridian. This is the meridian who is having too much heat, and it is supplying the warmness to all around the body. We can see the heart is receiving the heat from this channel, the middle and lower part also receiving the heat from this channel, and this is the same channel who is also passing through the heart, also passing through the ear. So if the person is not taking good sleep, then heart will become restless. There will be more heat in the heart, and it might affect this whole route. including the ear. So what is the remedy? So the remedy is this: reduce the heat. Then I told the person, okay, don't worry. My target to reduce the heat from this meridian. So take the nutmeg and make the paste of nutmeg by rubbing with the water, and put this paste around your ear. Then when you put this paste around the ear, because we can see this is the ear and this is the root of the ear on the all around the ear, and, and here itself we have about this triple energizer or the triple heater. So put this nutmeg paste around the ear, and after putting this, because nutmeg is cooling down, nutmeg is doing the cooling down effect, and as per the acupuncture we are telling it is doing the sedation effect. Then what is next? Then we have to put some drops in the ear, like the we are putting eye drops, ear drops. So I advise, okay, put just a glycerine, because I know it is available all around, glycerine. In the Ayurveda, even we are having many other things to put in the ear. But the glycerine is easily available all around. Just put the four drops of the glycerine in the ear. So there are two things. Number one, put the nutmeg paste around the ear. Second thing, put the glycerine in the four drops in the ear. Then this patient got very good cure just by doing this. So this patient got cured just by doing this treatment. Another patient, we have reduced the heat from the heart. So when we want to reduce from the heart, there are very good points. So I will show you, because the tip of the tongue is doing the representation of the heart. So our ultimate goal is reducing the heat from the heart. So this is the heart channel: heart 9, heart 8, heart 7, heart 6, and so what we did, we reduced the heat from the heart. For that purpose, we have taken the heart 9, we have taken the heart 8, we have taken the heart 7. So heart 7, heart 8, heart 9, we have done the sedation on all the 3 points. So now we can do the sedation whether on the original point, or you can do the sedation on the sujog point. So this is the option number 2. So in this way, if we able to reduce the heat from the heart, we can treat the tinnitus. So before treating the tinnitus, first we should be aware what is the root cause, because if you see the 5-element theory, as per the 5-element theory, the ear are connected with kidney. Then you might be treating just by the kidney point, or you might be treating with by just other concept. Then your patient might not get cured, because this is the case of heat in the upper part of the brain. Why? Because person is not taking enough sleep. Why? Because person is having workaholic nature. So in this way, if you see the heart channel, this is the heart channel. The heart channel is, you can see how the heart channel is passing through the heart and going in the upper part, okay, and also supplying the hand region. So we are treating the heart channel here, heart 7, heart 8, and heart 9. And this heart channel is very important. As per the TCM tongue diagnosis, the tip of the tongue is means heart. So just focus on the tip of the tongue. Just treat the tip of the tongue. How? Just treat the heart heat. Then you will able to reduce the problem happening in the head region. Now another patient might come to you, because this is the example of one patient I told you. This patient was suffering with the tinnitus, or the ringing sound in the ear. Another patient came with the rat tip, and then I asked, okay, tell me what is your problem. Then patient told me, doctor, I am having very severe insomnia problem. I am not able to sleep. What is the treatment? Same treatment. Why the person suffering with insomnia? Because there is a too much heat in the upper part, and this patient has come just to treat the insomnia. So again, we can do the same treatment. So what treatment I advise to this patient? So this is the patient. Then I told him, okay, do one thing, because as per the Ayurveda, the castor oil is the very good oil to reduce the heat from the head region. So take the 20 ml castor oil and take the 60 ml coconut oil, mix them together and apply them on the top of the head. So this is the top of the head. Top of the head is also called D20 point. The top of the head also called Sahasrar Chakra. And this is the very great marma point as per the Ayurveda, great marma point. So when we are treating this point, it is doing very great. So what we are doing, we are applying the combination of castor oil and the coconut oil in this ratio. This ratio is 1:3 ratio. So this ratio is calming down the heat from the heart and the brain, right? So in this way, we can do this. And again, if we want to treat as per the acupuncture, there is a protocol how to reduce the heart heat. How to reduce the heart heat? You can directly apply our acupuncture protocol that we know: CV14, CV15, heart 7, 8, 9, sedate. Right? In this way, we have multiple facility. Just we have to see the target and we have to attack on the target, and we can reduce the thing. The third patient came to me with the same condition. Now this patient complained me, doctor, I am suffering with the heavy menstrual bleeding. So this female patient told me, can you treat the heavy menstrual bleeding? Heavy menstrual bleeding. What is the connection with the heart and the menstrual bleeding? Then I told, okay, show me your tongue. The tongue was absolutely nice. There were no any problem on the tongue. Just the tip of the tongue was red. Then again, see this imagination. As per the imagination, the tip of the tongue doing the representation of the genital part. Now, if you go to the theory of TCM, what theory of TCM telling? The TCM theory is telling about the menstrual period. Menstrual period. So when to start? When to start period? And when to stop period? This is decided by heart. Remember once again, the heart is taking the decision when to start the period and when to stop the period. So heart is controlling the orifice during menses. So in this way, if we talk about the heart, in the heart meridian, we are having very good point, that is heart 5. The heart 5 is called the hotness point of the heart. So heart 5 is deciding when to start the period and when to stop the period. Suppose if there is a heart heat is plus, then there will be more bleeding. And if there is a heart blood is deficient, then there will be less bleeding. So heart is the meridian, heart is the organ who decide when to bleed, when to stop. In this way, if the female is getting no menstruation, then tonify the heart fire. It will start the menstruation. It will start period. But on the other side, if the female is getting more period, then reduce the heart fire. Okay. And you just can do why the heart 5 pointed, but even you can make more protocols. Okay. So in this way, the tip of the tongue, the red tip of the tongue is doing the explanations of the multiple things. So if the tip is, you can see the tip and you can explain about the brain, you can explain about the head region, you can explain about the heart, and you can explain about the genitals like the menses. And just while treating this, if this is the red, then reduce the heat. And if it is the black, then improve the circulation. In this way, this tongue diagnosis is very helpful tool. Otherwise, you are thinking, okay, because in the acupuncture, there are too many points. There are too many points. Otherwise, you just will keep on doing the trial and errors, and the patient will tell no effect, no effect, no effect. Then finally, after many days, you will reach on the right diagnosis. Then you will do the proper treatment. But the tongue diagnosis is helping you to do the quick and instant diagnosis and do the treatment.